guys, I'm Anna and I work at the Rescue Ranch here at South Hoof, Venezuela. We see the worst of the worst kind of animal abuse and we try to save as many lives as we can. And well, you're asking why am I telling you this? Because this is the story of how I met the Palomino who saved me when all the time I thought I was saving her. Her name is Grace, and here she is today running free and wild, energetic and lovable. But sadly, her story did not start out that way. We found her abandoned next to a busy road, tied and chained and left with no food or water. I don't know what would have happened to her if we didn't find her. Although she was weak and could barely walk, her spirit never seemed to be dimmed. I could see the fire in her eyes screaming for us to help her. We took her back to our ranch and slowly but surely nursed her back to health. Other than being very malnourished, she had spirit wanting to be free. At the time when she arrived, I did not know that our ranch was struggling with money. No one even mentioned to me that we couldn't afford to keep her, until one day a truck came along and took some of our horses. I screamed and shouted, and why are they taking the rest of the rescues? But I was told that we needed to sell some of them in order to keep the ranch. My heart was broken, as it is a promise to every horse who comes here that we shall not ever leave them in the hands of evil again. This is when I knew that I had to do something, that there needed to be somehow a way that I can help. I mean, the money that I saved in my piggy bank surely wasn't enough, but there needed to be some other way, something I could do. I sat for ages in Grace's paddock, watching her graze and just being peaceful. She really stood by me when I most needed it. The next morning I was cleaning out the tack room when I heard Grace calling for me. She stood at the gate as if she wanted to come out. I couldn't understand this silly behavior and went to open the gate for her to see what she wants. She gracefully trotted to the tack room and started sniffing the gear I had put out. It was as if she was looking for something. I went over and the next thing I knew, she had an old western blanket in her mouth, playing with it and throwing it into the air. She was asking me to tack her up. We never ride our rescues, as they have been through enough in this life, but this was different. I immediately went and I took our old western saddle. She looked almost excited, and we were feeding off each other's energy. I took the mare to our arena and she stood quietly, still waiting for me to get on. I wish words could describe what happened next. It was a dance between the two of us. Speaking a silent language which only the two of us knew, it was magical. And I knew how we could save the ranch. The following day I went to put up posters. Western Show, all donations will go towards the rescue ranch. Time flew and it was the day of the show. It was a big moment, just me and Grace. The crowd grew silent as we approached the arena. The music started playing and our dance began once again. Turning and stopping, going left to right, I could feel the connection between us. The crowd could see the passion this horse has. We raised over $30,000 by that evening. Enough to buy our horses back and keep the ranch running. And so, me and Grace performed non-stop. Not anymore because of the money, but because of the passion that ignited between us. And that is where we are today, with my beautiful Grace running wild with a happy heart and performing what she loves to do. And I couldn't be more thankful.